let me just get straight to the point because this is going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, your little friend sent you this through an email, which I'm going to show everyone in just a second. The thing that bothered me was it just didn't look right. It wouldn't have belonged in the neighborhood that we're talking about. And if you look above the door there, there's three numbers above that door. The, the pink lady only had two, it would have had two numbers. It didn't have three. And then if you look at the door with the realtor sign, those numbers, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they belong to like Fort Lauderdale area. That's not Jacksonville. It's just wrong all the way around. Okay, I've got to slide this over because I got to do it the only way I know how. The most professional way I can do it, which is harder than for most. Let's just read this together, okay, Mary? This is off your Facebook. All right. Can anyone help me prove my aunt wrong about this salon? How do you show a place existed long after it closed? The shop was named the Pink Ladies. It was on New Berlin Road in Ocean Way, Florida. It was open in the 90s and early 2000s, and I believe closed around 2013 or 15. I just need verification the shop existed and my aunt's claims to leave me alone. My aunt claims to leave me alone. I don't know how to do these things, but I have smart friends. Maybe one of you can sort this, and I'll have peace from my abusive family for a moment. We all know, even if I prove this, she won't stop. You can see there's one comment. I almost cut it off, didn't I? One little comment here. Let's look at the comment. And Josiah says, yes, I can. I will email you proof. Isn't that precious? You got smart friends, huh? Just not smart enough to pick the right place. I you something. Okay, well, let's get to the truth. The truth is, it was called the Pink Lady Beauty Salon. The truth is, they did not do your hair with when you had lice. They were governed by the state. I'll prove that if I need to, but I ain't going to. And the address was 39. I can't say the name right. I never could. But as you can see, that area is called San Mateo. Okay, let's move on. Now, here's how I found out. I went through it. I just couldn't find any tax records or anything. But I seen there was a website dedicated to San Mateo, and I read the history, and it talked about the beauty shop that opened, and it had this little contact button. Well, I didn't contact the other day. I just went on about trying to find things the hard way. And this morning, I decided, well, I'm just going, why not? Lord, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'll just contact the people, the area where it was. And that is what I done. So I hit that contact. Oh, I jumped down a line here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I hit the contact. And then this is the reply I got back this afternoon. And I can't wait to tell them thank you very much for replying back to me. They sound like really good people. Anyway, it's from the area, and she says, Kathy, you are absolutely correct, Pink Lady. And then she just goes on to talk about they were putting in memorial bricks. And Mary, she wants to know if we know of any of the hairdressers there that might still be alive, if we could let them know to contact them so they could give the proper, the proper memory thing there. So anyway, I enlarged that just so you can see it again, okay? Kathy, you are absolutely correct, Pink Lady. Don't play games with me, Mary. Don't play games with me, and don't go rattling off in the wherever in the world you go trying to make me sound like I have a bad memory. I'm not the one that forgot her brother's birthday. In fact, I just saw something you did a while ago, and you just seem to be all full of facts and memory. That's amazing how it comes and goes on you, isn't it? It's just amazing to me. It's like a fleeting moment. You got it one second, and the next you don't. But listen, hon, your time is up. I've left you alone until I could absolutely 100% produce a receipt I have the email. It's done. You know, next time you ask someone to do something for you like that, you need to make sure that it's gonna work. I mean, what in the world did you think that everybody in the world's so stupid they're gonna look at that picture and say, "Oh yeah, that's it. That's got to be it." Your photo said no address, no nothing, and I was, God, I just couldn't believe how smug you were, thinking you just really got it. You had it, man. You got a smart friend, don't you? Well, he might be. I feel bad for him that you sucked him into, forging something like that to get rid of me. And I also felt bad for your classmate. Now, I'm not going to put that out there. If I have to, I will, but I've got her name marked out and everything. How you had her all gung-ho on just mentally breaking me down because of the... Until you realize she said, oh, you thought she was just going to come up here and tear my ass up. Well, good luck on that, because I grew up in that area down there. Not going to happen. Okay? Not going to happen. But anyway, it'd be hard to tear up my mind. All right? Real hard. You should know that. And I'm going to tell that story in just a minute. Because from now on, it's going to be all about stories. And it's going to be so much fun. Well, anyway, I'm going to get off here because I've proved my point. That's all I want to do. The truth is, you're a liar. And the extremes that you will go to prove a simple little lie. Something so simple that most people wouldn't even think about lying about. You had to be right. You just made it up as you went along. And when I said, no, that's not correct, you just had to fabricate something to prove your fabrication. You're like the garbage truck picking up the garbage. You just stop. Just stop. Just stop, please. You I see what you say. You had... These poor people don't even know you got a YouTube channel. They think you done been through hell and back. Well, I got your hell for you. It's right here, and I'll tell you what, I'll be happy to give it to you. I'll be more than happy, because you know what? I am not the first one that you've done this to. I can't be. There has got to be other people where you have ventured. Well, I know there was one. Bless her heart, she's in a grave. We know where she is, where you've manipulated. And this was just proof to me that you are as dirty and as evil as I thought you were. I just thought you were, and I never dreamed you were when you were younger, but Lord, I see it now. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I mean, you do not stress me. You do not upset you. I think sometimes, but not from you. I think and put a lot of thought in some of the comments I get, and I would love... I'm going to share some of them because they're hilarious. Some of them are really funny, and some of them are thought-provoking. But anyway, I'm going to stop this video. This was a proof video, not a rattle-on video. So, get ready. Buckle up. Sweetheart, I ain't going nowhere.